Brace yourselves.
I've got a neighbour. She is single, shapely, and beautiful, and she lives across the street. I watched her as she got home from work this evening. I was surprised when she walked across the street, up the driveway, and knocked on my door. I opened the door. She looked at me and said, I just got home and I have the strong urge to have a good time, get drunk, and have some fun tonight. Are you doing anything? I quickly replied, Nope, I'm free. She said, Great. Can you watch the dog?
Okay, that was short and sweet, unexpectedly so, and not as bad as well done, Corey. Oh, that's better. Well, good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Wednesday Night Live, where we are going to spend the next hour in each other's company as we wave away Wednesday and we welcome in Thursday. And we will be doing so in the company of our permanent and perennial pals, our matching pair of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth, complete with their firstborn. Nettie has got a present for me to open on her behalf. Or if you're American, behalf, as in I behalf in it. Yeah, I used to watch Friends back in the day. The Netty Petty Piss Pot is going to get a double tickle. First tickle for a while. It's nice to have her back on the table with us. And of course, Sean's enormously weighty box is going to get as many poundings as you good people care to give it. And last but by no means least, we do, of course. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. We have, of course, got a community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, some would argue should, and I hope will, leave a voice note for the delectation and delight of all of your fellow bogs and members of my inner scrotum. Now then, this point, at this point, it is traditional for me to jump into the old comments, which are pretty much the meat and potatoes of this Beans on Toast, and see who we've got with us. And I will do exactly that, but not before I have a goodly slurp of my nice wine. So, cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not. Careful, ladies, don't be taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpennies. And above all, to each and every one of you, with truth and joy carousing through my arteries and sincerity oozing out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Do you know, last night I wasted a whole glass of wine. I must have poured a final glass of wine and just thought, no, too tired, and gone to bed. Woke up, there it was this morning on the breakfast table. Now, back in the old days, I'd have necked it for breakfast, but it went down the sink. Right, I will scroll back as far as I can in the comments, and joining us tonight in no particular order of merit or appearance are our lovely Corrie, the Edit Queen, Stew, 69 Fouquet, the fabulous Tonic 110, Peter P, all the way from Finland. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon, matron, community matriarch and owner-operator of the Community Bosom. Sir Nigel Mansell. Nobody's older than Boaty. Nobody is older than me. I can't believe that. Kay Camper, the fabulous Ange. Nigel 00 Garage, of course. Jimmy Quinn, good evening to you, sir. Barry Scrotter. Nick Perry, hello, hello, hello. Mark 300ZX, a very good evening to you. And Dan is with us, and I have caught up with the comments. Andrew Buttigieg joins us, the lovely Ivor Boaty, and that means that we can just get on and have a nice, relaxed chat now, can't we? We can talk about anything you like. Obviously, we all need to know what you've been eating. I don't need to tell you that. I'll give you my food news. Breakfast was a lavishly buttered slice of toast. Lunch was the curry and rice that that Amrit's wife made on Monday and gave me a portion of, bless her. And I had it for lunch today, and it was very nice. But there was something in it that I didn't recognise. Wasn't sure what it was. Had a taste of it, tasted fine. So yeah, I walloped it all down the little red lane. And I asked Amrit tonight what it was, and it was pumpkin. I've never eaten pumpkin in my life, or at least I hadn't up until today, but now I have. Pumpkin and curry, who knew? How very Octobery and Halloweeny, isn't it? But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I tell you what I do like in a curry, radish. Supper tonight will be staff curry. So it's a double curry night tonight. And lunch tomorrow will be the drumsticks and chicken thighs that Amrit bought yesterday to celebrate his new car day. Oh, God, isn't it getting chilly? Isn't it getting chilly? Simone is with us, the lovely Hooked on Classics. Oh, bless you. Little wobble this morning. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. In fact, it's often like that, isn't it? Right. So, okay, what news have we got other than food-related news? Well, I gave Yvette Carte Blanche a bit of a valet today, and she's looking pretty fabulous, it has to be said. I took her to work to turn her wheels over and just check, put some fuel in, make sure everything's okay. The bloody CD player has stopped working, but I'm hoping that's just a temporary glitch and it'll sort itself out. But I remember today that I haven't yet booked the hotel for Monday and the community meetup. And to my horror, it's booked up. It's booked up, so I can't do it. And I thought, well, we'll reschedule it. I had a look at next Monday and the Monday after, and they were free and what. But then I thought, no, I've been working up to a road trip this Monday. Yvette Carte Blanche is all excited about it. So I thought, do you know what we'll do? Do you know what we're going to do on Monday? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're going to go back to the Grand. I'm going to have a cheeky night at the Grand in Llandudno. So the community meet is still on, but I've deleted the Facebook event because obviously it's now going to be in a different place. So there is still a community meetup, but it's now in Llandudno if anybody would like to come. Um, if you're interested, then same deal. Meet up in the evening for drinks and a meal. Probably the Ormo Lounge, I would imagine. Or if you're around on Tuesday morning, we can have a meet up in good old Weatherspoons for breakfast. Yeah, I would. I would go back there. It was all right. It was good fun, and it's a nice building, the old Palladium. So there you go, darlings. um, Now that's my bad. That's my bad that I didn't book the hotel. Um, but we'll do that one next time. So on Monday it's going to be Llandudno again, and as I'm going on my own. Obviously the previous occasions I've been to the Grand, I haven't really made a video. Okay, I made a short, crappy video the first time on my birthday, but not a proper video of the hotel and Llandudno and everything. So Monday will give me a chance to do it properly. So the plan is uh, try and do things on a bit of a budget. So I'll do Marine Drive after 5 o'clock when there's no longer a toll. You can go up there free. And we'll head up to the summit of the Great Orme. I'll film the sunset. The plan is to film the sunset from the summit of the Great Orme, the normal time lapse thing. And I'll just try and get a decent video out there. As I say, the previous time since Llandudno, I haven't really managed to do what I would call a proper video. And I certainly haven't done a review of the hotel. So yeah, that's the plan. And I'll do a review of the Weatherspoons breakfast as well. Um, and hopefully we'll get a decent video out of it. It'll be Yvette's first time in Wales, or first time with me anyway, and that's a thing as far as I'm concerned. Um, yeah, I mean, the fleet, they've all got to go to Wales, haven't they? And Yvette Carte Blanche hasn't been, or not officially been, not been with me. And of course, Madame Fanny. Madame Fanny hasn't been to Wales. Sorry. Sorry. So yeah, that is the plan for Monday. The Monday after that will be a motorhome Monday and a night in Nettie that I'm really looking forward to, because Nettie, I have to tell you, is looking bloody amazing, and I'm so excited about the future with Nettie. I'm so excited. Everything's starting to come together. Do you know, I look at other motorhomes in the groups, and I'm a member of Facebook groups for Talbot Express, and I look at other motorhomes as well, just out of interest. I haven't seen one that's anywhere near as nice as Nettie's inside. And not just the decoration or accoutrement or whatnot, the layout. Now, if you were a family of more than a couple, if you were a couple with kids, then the layout wouldn't be suitable. But for somebody on their own, Nettie's layout is amazing. So many of the other ones, they're boring. They're boring. You've got your kitcheny bit, you got your bathroom, and then you've just got two great big sofas that could seat 8 people. What's the bloody point of that? What's the point of that? Looks like a doctor's waiting room. I don't like it. Whereas with Nettie, you've got the little dining banquette area that also becomes the guest cupboard, of course. And then you've got the lovely sideboard with all of the useful storage space, and it's a place to display things and put your microwave and your coffee machine and all of that. Yeah, I absolutely adore it. And the cushions, thank you, both of you ladies, for the cushions. And the throw, thank you, Ange. They're in netty now, and they look amazing, and they're going to be so cozy on a cold winter's night. We've got the DVD option now. Thank you, JB. That's something that I'm really looking forward to, and I believe that this might be connected to that. So yeah, that's really exciting. I'm still chuffed to bits about the table that I inexpertly fitted, but we kind of got there in the end, didn't we? The the little things that have pleased me are the bits and pieces that I've just tidied up that were, not ideal, and with a bit of effort and the old staple gun. I've got all of those sorted, so those are just little niggles that aren't there anymore. There's all the greenery now and the extra illumination and the plant and the candles. I mean, what an amazing place to be! What an amazing place to be! I'm really looking forward to the road trip on Monday, but then the Monday after, it's going to be fabulous to be back in Netty. And this is going to be our first, well, our last Netty trip was officially on the last day of summer. So this is going to be our first, like, autumn stroke winter trip in Netty. And I can't wait. I can't wait for it to be all dark outside and I'll be all cozied up inside. It's going to be amazing. And of course, I've found this guy, whatever. Um, put you on speaker. Good evening, my lovely. How you doing?
Good evening. I just needed to phone in. I'm so stressed at the moment. I'm over tomorrow. I'm fine when I'm talking to somebody, but otherwise, my brain just won't give in. I've spoken to Stu today. I've spoken to Tony, but now my brain's just going, no, it just doesn't.
Oh, love. Is Paul not with you?
No, he's at home. He's not well himself.
Okay.
I just don't. My brain just won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
As soon as I stop talking to somebody, that's it.
Yeah.
I've already spoken to Tony today, and I've spoken to Stu, but now my brain is just going 90 to the dozen, 90 to the dozen.
Okay, look,
I didn't want to phone in, but I'm struggling.
Oh, bless you. What time is the appointment?
Not until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've got to wait all day.
Okay. Gosh. What can we do other than sympathise? And yeah, I totally get you. I'm the same when I've got a thing coming up. So, and I haven't really got any useful advice or anything to give other than to say, well, no, I haven't got any. I'm just, I totally get that you're losing the plot a bit, and I get that you're frightened, and I think we all would be in that situation. But I mean, obviously, we hope for the best.
And today as well, I don't know if you noticed, I actually left the bad joke of the day to the last minute because I wasn't going to do it. That one did make you laugh, which I was pleased about.
Yeah, well, it was a lot. It didn't ramble on quite as long, and it was actually quite unexpected and amusing. So, so I'm going to say you've done a bad job there because you're supposed to be giving us bad jokes, and you gave us something that was actually half passable there. So more effort tomorrow, please.
Okay, I'll try and find another bad dad joke. But yeah,
That's the ticket. That's
yeah,
the
right.
ticket. So
Yeah, sorry to phone in
no,
so early in the live stream.
No. Don't you dare be sorry. Don't you dare be sorry. How much are you comfortable with sharing when it's like semi-public or whatever? I don't want to ask you or talk about anything that you don't want going out there.
I'm not. I'm fine. I'm like you. I'm like an open book.
Okay, so what's the fear? What's the
Basically what it was this time last year? I had a scan because I have to have scans on a regular basis because I've got liver and kidney issues.
Yeah.
I was told that I had kidney stones. No biggie. Then when I see the doctor, he said I can either see the surgeons to get them removed, or I can opt for just being re-scanned again in a year's time. Yeah. So me not wanting to be spend any more time in hospital, as you know, I'm in and out like a fiddler's arm. Yeah. I opted for the follow-up. So I've had the follow-up. I've also got a rare condition called polycystic liver, which is basically my whole liver is 4 times bigger than a normal liver. So it goes right down to my belly button. Right. It's full of cysts inside and out. Okay. A few months ago, I was blue lighted into the hospital for what they said was infected, what they call it, not infected cysts, basically infected cysts. Then they said it wasn't. Then they said it was. That's come back again as it is. And they said they can't tell me anything else over the phone because there's another severe issue. So they shouldn't have said that. So really.
Did they say severe?
Did
they use that word?
Yeah, but because they know me. So she said, I shouldn't have really said that because that was a receptionist. And she said, obviously, you've got to come in. We can't put the results online because they're that abnormal. They can't go online because, everyone jumps to conclusions, cancer, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But it doesn't help. Oh, abscesses on my liver. That's what it was. That's the word I was trying to think of. Okay. So now, obviously, they've got antibiotics. I am actually getting to the point where I have, I'm getting so used to antibiotics, they struggle to find antibiotics to deal with anything now. Yeah. Because I have to have them so often. Yeah. You get immune.
You do. Yeah. You build up an immunity. Yeah.
And what they got to be careful is it turns septic because I was supposed to be having liver surgery to try and remove some of my liver to try and accommodate all my other organs because everything's pushed to one side. Like when you're pregnant, everything gets squashed. Right. But it said because of my heart, I've got heart arrhythmia. I've also got a hole in the heart. They basically said I will not survive the surgery. And now, obviously, again, I've got abscesses on the liver. So they've got to be careful of sepsis. Okay. Yeah. So okay. I just don't know.
When did that happen? When did they say that you need to go in?
They phoned me 2 days ago. Yeah.
And made the appointment for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so at least it's not same day. At least it's not get your ass in here immediately kind of thing.
Yeah, that's because I put my foot down. I only see one doctor and one doctor only because I don't like any of the other doctors. So that's on me. That is, I've had to wait a few days.
Yeah, but if it was really horrific, I would imagine that they would have said, no, you need to come in like today, emergency.
Yeah. Yeah, it don't stop you stressing though.
No, of course
I've laid awake now for 3 days over it and not slept at all.
Oh God.
Oh. So obviously that's not great. And I've also got to be careful of my heart rate, or I'm going to land up back in hospital with my heart because obviously stress gets your heart rate up.
It does. It does. Yeah.
So yeah, I just don't know. I just wanted to phone in
because obviously talking to you takes my mind off it, even if it is only for a few minutes. I don't want to monopolise the live stream, so
No,
I will let you. I'll let you get back to the live stream.
Don't
Otherwise,
you worry
all
about
I'm going to do, all I'm going to be doing is standing on the end of the phone crying.
Oh, that's
and
all
that
right.
put your potential wife off, won't it?
Right. I'll come off it. What are the chances? Seriously, what are the chances of me ever finding anybody with sufficiently low standards to? I mean, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I get why you're freaking out, and bear in mind that the person that used that word severe with you is an unqualified receptionist, putting her own swing on things. You've got a complication of issues there, and I would imagine that it's quite possible that the reason they wouldn't want to put them online and they want to discuss them with you is because there'll be some form of treatment path, of course, as there always is. And if you've got complications, which you clearly have, then just as you said when they offered you the option with the kidney stones of surgery or observation, then there will presumably, because of the complications, there will presumably be options in terms of the treatment path, and that's something that you need to be involved with. So it's easier said than done, but I wouldn't go. I would try not to go mad with the worry. You've got issues. You know you've got issues. You've been dealing with them for a while. But my gut feeling for what little or nothing that's worth is this doesn't sound like a major escalation. It just sounds like a routine thing with your local quack dealing with the ongoing issues that you've got. It doesn't sound like a tolling of doom. Not to me, anyway. What does everybody else think?
I know I'm probably overreacting, but it's not easy not to overreact. I think.
Well, tell me about it. I mean, I've been going through a thing. I did videos on it, and I completely lost the plot. Totally lost the plot. I had to have Mustard come and hold my hand, otherwise I would have chickened out of going. So I totally get it. I mean, and I dealt with it in probably not a very good way. I did a live stream, drank a bottle of wine, and went to sleep. And then went to the hospital with a slight hangover.
As well, what don't help is I'm on such strong painkillers, and I've actually got morphine at home, which I take, which I'm terrified I'm going to get addicted to.
Okay.
But I just can't live without it, because my liver hurts so much. I just can't not take it. So that's my worry now, that I'm going to be getting addicted to morphine as well.
Well, it's a grand life if you don't weaken, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Right, I'll let you get onto the live stream.
No,
Sorry
you're okay.
about playing.
No, you're okay, love. You stay there.
Yeah.
You stay there for a while. Stay there for a while. You can co-host with me if you like. Have you got the comments in front of you?
Yeah, I've got my glasses on. I could just about see them through crying.
There you go. Right, you are now co-hosting. Feel free to respond to any comments. I'm going to leave you to go because I'm going to cry. So thank you, but I'm going to. Oh, you're right. You just stay there, co-host, and cry as much as you like. I'll fill in for you. Good evening, darlings. And if you've just joined us, you are watching Wednesday Night Live with me, Boaty, and my co-host, Corrie, who might not be able to actually speak to you because she's too busy crying her eyes out. But right, let's get back and see. Where were we in the comments, my lovely? Oh, well, Emma says that her damn Fanny has been to Wales, and well, yes, it certainly has, hasn't it, Emma? I think I need to go a bit further back. Mike P joined us. Good evening, Mike P. Simone is similarly stressed and worrying about the cost of. Have you buggered off? Oh, she has. She's buggered off. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, bless her. Bless her, bless her. Well, bless you. You probably still, well, you will still be watching, won't you? Oh. You see, now, I'll be honest with you. I struggle to deal with that because I'm as bad as Corrie. Actually, I'm worse. Talk to me about mental health issues. Talk to me about feeling suicidal, feeling desperate, and I'm okay. I can talk about that, and I can offer some hopefully reasonable, informed advice. When it comes to stressing out about a situation like that, I've got nothing helpful to say because I would be doing the same or worse. And I have done the same or worse. And what I do that's even worse, as you all know, is that I will ignore anything so that I'm not put in that situation. Because in that one area of my life, I'm a coward. I'd love to say that I'm a big, strong man that isn't scared of anything. And in many ways, that's true. There's not a lot in this world that I'm scared of. And in many ways, I'm quite brave. But when it comes to that, because of history, personal issues, so on and so on and so on, I am the world's biggest coward. I don't go to the doctor. I don't get things checked out. And when I'm stuck in a position where I have to, or where I'm forced to, or where people force me to, as happened not that long ago, a few months ago, when I had to go and get these checked out after having this one for 15 years, something like that. Another one appeared, must have noticed it. I was on, God, am I going to tell you? I was on a secret little visit away in Wales, and I was on a secret little visit away, hotel in Wales, meeting up with somebody, and when I was in the hotel getting ready for the meetup, Mustard had mentioned something about a new lump. And I was just checking everything in the mirror, banging some aftershave on, blah, blah, blah. I was excited. And I saw it. I noticed it. And I just lost the plot. I lost the plot. I went, did the meet, wasn't in the right place, was absolutely no form of company at all. And went back to the hotel, checked out, drove home, did a live stream. I can't remember what I told you. I might have told you this at the time. I honestly can't remember because I was in a complete funk. I was all over the shop. So I can't remember what I told you, but that's what happened. I totally freaked out, and I couldn't be away. I couldn't be in a hotel room because I was just shit scared. Um, and I needed to come home. And I did the live stream exactly the same as Corey said, for a bit of escapism, take your mind off it, all of that. And the next day, I contacted the person I'd met and apologized for the way that I'd been and explained why. And they said, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor, or I will drive down there and drag you by the neck to the doctor. And I went to the doctor, and then I had to go to the hospital, and I wouldn't have gone. Mustard came with me. Bless him. What a good friend. You know, when the chips are down, you find out who your friends are. And sometimes it's not convenient to be a friend, but real friends will inconvenience themselves. And Mustard did. And went to the hospital, and private hospital, blah, blah, blah. I'm freaking my shit out all over the place. And then things just got worse because I'm obsessing over the lumps. Of course I am. And while I'm undergoing the procedure and whatnot, they decide to throw in lymph nodes. And oh Christ. And that did it. And then and of course I'd had to have all my bloods done as well. After avoiding the doctors for 40 years, I had all of my blood works done and all of that. And when I had the bloods done, they said, you probably won't hear anything for ages and ages and ages. Don't worry about it. That's normal. You'll probably get a phone call or email or whatever in about a month's time to let you know what the results are, and you can view them online and whatnot. So no news is good news. I was out filming. It was the day that I went and got a trig. Which trig was it? I can't remember what the trig was called, but it was the one Sheffield way. And it was so easy to do that I took a detour on the way back, went to Stanage Edge by accident, and did a walk up Stanage Edge and all of that. And it was an amazing day, an amazing morning, an amazing afternoon. And I was driving back home, and the phone rang while I was driving. I don't look at my phone when I'm driving. It's one of my things. But I stopped at the co-op to get something for lunch. And so I'll just have a look who called me. And it was the bloody doctor's surgery. And this was only 3, 4, 5 days after the bloods were taken. And I thought, oh, fuck. And I completely lost it. I never told anybody, I don't think. I might have told you in a live stream. I can't remember what I say in live streams. And it's not because of wine. If you ever do a live stream, and you do anything other than just read out the comments, you'll find that you don't remember what you say. Mustard says this. He can never remember what he said on a live stream. Nothing to do with booze or anything like that. You just open your mouth, flap away, and you don't remember what the hell you said. So I don't remember what I tell you. But I remember that day vividly, and I completely lost the plot. Oh, bloody hell. Now, as it turned out, it was nothing too much to, the bloods were nothing to worry about. The rest of it was, and is, more than enough to worry about. The bloods were down to, I think I told you guys that I was, I think I told you that I was experimenting with weight loss and not eating meat every day, all of that sort of thing. The truth was a little bit more extreme than that. I kind of became fully vegan and started putting myself through some really quite extreme body altering and weight loss things. Bear in mind that I'm not going to talk about cycling, but bear in mind, ex-athlete, I know what I'm doing. And I became quite extreme for a while because for personal reasons, I wanted to really significantly change my life and change my appearance. And I wanted to do it in short order. And I'm pretty disciplined and I'm used to hurting myself. I used to hurt myself for a limit. That's what an athlete does. I used to hurt myself for a living, not a limit. That's what an athlete does. You hurt yourself for money. And all of the stuff that I was doing was showing up in my blood count, and I was shitting myself. And the doctor was saying, this is this, and that's a bit, and this is this. What about, have you lost any significant amount of weight? And I said, yeah, I've lost weight. How much have you lost? I said, I've lost about 6 stone. And then the doctor started bloody panicking. And that combined with all of the bloods and everything. And so I just told the doctor everything that I've been doing. And she said, that would explain that then. Are you going to keep on doing this? And I said, yeah, probably. Right, if you're going to keep on doing this, then we need you to take this and this and this, because your body is short of this and this and this, because you've massively changed your diet. Your exercise regime is bloody brutal and ridiculous, and that all kind of made sense because oh God, I am going to talk about cycling. When you do anything to the extreme, training, racing, even extreme hobbies, then it depletes the body. And if you do it on a regular basis, then the body cannot alone replace what you've taken out of it. And this is where there's a fine line between doping and healthcare. Not so much now, because doping is so obvious now and so extreme. But back in my day, you could be in trouble for doping when in fact you were doing what any doctor swore to do underneath the Hippocratic Oath. So, for example, if you're on an extreme stage race or training program or whatever, and your body is low on certain things, and you're not allowing your body to rest to replenish these things, then any doctor who is true to their oath will give you supplements. But if you take those supplements and you take a drug test, you'll fail. And that was where the argument used to be, because are you taking drugs, or are you on your doctor's instructions looking after your long-term health? And it's an old argument because in 1991, all of that changed. And doping became a thing that allowed you to be more than you could ever be naturally. Whereas before, there was nothing available that could allow you to be anything other than the best natural you. It couldn't turn a cart horse into a racehorse. These days, well, since 1991, it can. And I've completely forgotten what I was talking about now. Or I've forgotten where I was going with it. Except to say, I had nothing constructive to say to Kari because I would be worse than she is. And I totally get it. And the only thing I could think of to do was to distract her for a while and do a co-host on the live. But, then I get that. So I don't know, let's all just send her our strengths and thoughts, I guess. We have a voice note, and I better get back into the comments.
Hello there, Boaty.
Hello.
Paying that box. If you got rudely awoken by the dustman's wife
Oh,
when she stapled your tinkle to the table, toss her.
Do you know what? If it was Nettie's table or this table, I'd be more annoyed about the holes in the table than I would about the holes in my tinkle. Hope you're doing all right, Simone, and fingers crossed that Connie's repairs are affordable. Right, I will remember to do the Nettie Petty spot. So there you go. Not seen it for a while, have we? There we are. Cymru, Wales, where we're going to be on Monday. And you can join me Monday night. Join me in Llandudno. I will create an event on Facebook, but I'm telling you now, if you're available, if you're free, and if you fancy it, come and join me this Monday coming in Llandudno. We can have drinks, we can have dinner, or we could just have drinks, or whatever you want to do. And if you're still around on the Tuesday, come and have breakfast with me in a Wetherspoons. It's an experience. Right, here we go. It's a double tickle. 1 and 2. And then we will move on to Sean's box. 1 box. Oh God, it's heavy. It's so heavy now. I'm genuinely concerned that the floor of the box won't be strong enough. 1 box, £1. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Oh, and on the subject of all of those doings, hang on, I got another one.
I hope Nettie loves her keyring.
Oh, totally. It's a really nice one. It's not one of those cheap, horrible ones with the flippy floppy leather. It's got it's stout and good quality. Oh, here we go.
Hello, Boaty.
Hello.
Bobs. This is your friendly community panto horse calling. I just wish to offer all in need a special panto horsey hug, especially the ladies. And foot rubs can be arranged in the Norwich area. Provide your own lube. Oh, and Boaty.
Hello.
Pound that box of yours.
I will.
Ta-ta.
Indeed. Good old Peter P. Here we, oh God, I can see them. I can see the coins. They're getting right near the surface. Right, a secondary pounding for Sean's box. 3, 2, 1. And on that subject, a very quick follow-up, because obviously, we've gone off on several tangents as we tend to do. Last night, I got a bit emotional, didn't I? Thank you for everybody who, didn't kick me up the arse too badly and said nice things and sent messages. Thank you very much. In relation to what I was talking about, as promised, I did look into the theoretical logistics, and I did put some things up in the Facebook group, which you might have seen. And the thing that we were talking about, the birthday thing, I think it is theoretically doable, although it's a bit scary and expensive. But if all the stars aligned and everything, and I was in decent health, it would be doable. So it's the best part of 1,000 miles there and 1,000 miles back. A little bit less, but allow for a bit of fuddling around. So say 1,000 mile there, 1,000 mile back. And in theory, that's going the quickest route. That's 16 hours each way. The dates kind of work out. My birthday is on a Wednesday. So the way it would work, because it's not just the cost of doing the thing, it's also the lost wages through missing work and all of that. So the way it would go would be leaving on the Monday, early doors, or as early as I could manage it, because I'll work on the Sunday night. Drive down to the Channel Tunnel, through the tunnel, out in Coquel, and really crack on down the toll roads, and try and put in a 10-hour shift and do more than half of the journey on day one. It wouldn't be interesting. It would be in the dark, quite a bit of it. But yeah, be all right. And then it would be a stop somewhere cheap, an Ibis, wherever. Really wouldn't matter. Just somewhere to get 8 hours of sleep. Well, get something to eat, do a live stream, obviously. Get hopefully 8 hours of sleep, because I would need it. And then just sod off again. And so that would be the Tuesday morning, and then just press on to San Sebastian. Probably, and I would have to press on. No hanging about, no leisurely stops. When I did this with Mum, we had multiple stops down through France, minimum 2, usually 3. I'd be doing this on a one stop. Press on, hit San Seb late afternoon, maybe early evening on the Tuesday night. Then have the whole day there on Wednesday, and that would be the day that I would do all of the doings and say goodbye to Mum. And see, that freaks me out, the idea of Mum's gone. Mum is gone. There's a purely, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Well, use the real word. I have her ashes, and that's not my mum. That's not my mum. That's just some burned bits of something. God knows what. Maybe mum. Could be anything. God knows what goes on in crematoriums. but I'd still be going down with her and I'd be coming back without her. Do all of that on the Wednesday, have the Wednesday night in the hotel as well, get my ass out of there on Thursday morning, and then do the reverse journey. Stay somewhere on Thursday night and get back, probably go straight to work on Friday. So logistically, in terms of lost work, all of that, it's doable. The Wednesday, I would be all day at the hotel, and that would be my birthday. So it would be bittersweet. I'd be spending the entirety of my birthday in a favorite place in the world, with memories that you can't believe. And that would be the sweet bit. The bitter bit would be I would say goodbye to Mum. And I actually put this spot up in Facebook, if you saw it, where that would happen. It's not massively symbolic. It's one parking space in the hotel car park, which is in an incredibly scenic. You'd have to see it to understand how amazing it was. I tried to choose a photo to show it, but that's where she would go, because that's where we used to park whenever it was free. And we had pictures taken there and we'd hang out there, and that's where I would say goodbye to Mum, and that's where that's where she would fly, or the symbolic physical element of her that remains in this realm. That's where that would fly to the winds and to the ocean and to be carried. Christ, I'm going to fucking start crying again. Twat. Fucking hell. Yeah, but then Thursday, start driving back. Thursday night, kip over somewhere. Friday, get back for work. So it's doable in those terms. It works out perfectly for my birthday day thing. It would cost a bit. I haven't worked out the costings yet. The hotel is surprisingly booked up. I put it all on Facebook. I can't remember now, but there's going to be fuel, or there would be fuel. The hotel costs, throw in a couple of Ibis hotels, one on the way there, on the way back. The cost of the tunnel itself, but it's theoretically viable and doable. We're going to have to see if the insurance comes back between now and then, and if it does, to what extent it does. But it is a theoretical possibility. If it turns out to be not viable, we'll just get a Slandidno instead and get drunk in the Grand, and just do the same as last year.
Hi, Boaty. It's about time you done another Pound That Box.
Another one.
But I don't think you're going to be a whore's drawers, because you're sitting down to do them now, so you're not up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So, Pound That Box.
I certainly will. Thank you, my sweet. God, is it midnight already? Bloody hell, that time has flown, hasn't it? It's just, Christ, I'm genuinely struggling to lift that now. Do you know what? What's in that box? What is in that box? There might be in that box already, there could be the hotel on the way down there and the hotel on the way back. You never know. You never know. 3, 2, 1, in it goes. Oh, and I can't remember if I finished off saying what I was talking about Nettie, which really is exciting. But yeah, finding the guy who can fit the diesel heater and sort the taps in the bathroom and get the fridge working on gas. so that Nettie was fully self-sufficient and we could have an amazing winter. It's all just so exciting and positive. Right, better try and catch up with some comments, I suppose. No doubt I've obviously missed millions. The Ormo Lounge is good, says Emma. And okay, that comment has just disappeared. The Ormo Lounge is lovely. I think she said something about definitely do a breakfast live stream from the spoons again. I'd be up for that. I would be up for that. It wasn't awful. It wasn't awful. It was quite entertaining, and it's a lovely building. Okay. Oh God, right. Let's whiz through these. Steve McDonald, good evening to you, sir. Hurry up and bloody review your solar generator. Evening all, says JB2. That's on the list. I plan to do that next week when I get back from Llandudno. Right, you've already read these comments. You don't need me to read them to you. So, yeah, so I'm just going to whiz through because we need to... Oh, gosh, blimey. God, you lot are amazing. You lot are amazing. You really are. Oh, Matron, where are you planning to go with Nettie next, Boaty? Asked Matron. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I don't know. Part of me thinks that I should do somewhere I haven't been before, and I could go to whatever it's called, the one I was going to do last time. Forgotten what it's called. The one near Chesterfield. And I could do that chip shop review at the what's it called? Begins with a P, or it's got a P in it or something. But every time I think about it, I just keep thinking I want to go back to Buxton, the first one that I went to. There's no phone signal, but the Wi-Fi was okay, and memories, and I'd love to go back there. I would love to go back there. Get back up to Stacey Solomon's nipple and film a sunset, but do it properly with a decent tripod and all of that. I looked at, there's a caravan and motorhome club site in Betoesicoid. I'd love to do that. I don't know, Matron. I don't know. We can chat about it. yeah, I'm kind of torn. Flight to Bilbao, Boaty. That wouldn't be the same. That wouldn't be the same. Mum and I, we always did it as a road trip. I want that last time with my mum doing what we did. And it was an us thing. We always did it. On one or two occasions, the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty came with us. But more often than not, it was just us. And I just want that one last time. It'll be horrendous. It'll be horrendously emotional, but hopefully cathartic. And I just want that one last time with her. And I want to leave her somewhere other than she had such a bad life. God. And she was such a strong woman. It probably won't be possible, but I will do anything that I can to make it possible. Been a long time coming. Hey. Oh, the parcel. Yes, the parcel. Indeed. Let's catch up with the comments. If you're after Llandudno, says Emma, you won't need to unpack the case from last time. Just grab it and go. I've unpacked it. I have actually unpacked it now. But yeah. I just, when I was so annoyed with myself at losing the other hotel. And sometime later, I jumped onto the ground and I thought, oh, that's cheap. It's a lot cheaper than when we were there. A lot cheaper. The room that I was last time, I can get for 45 quid now. And the posh room with the sea view and all of that is 65. So the prices have come down. And I thought, oh, sod it, we'll go to Llandudno. I mean, it's my happy place. Why would I not? And I'll finally get the Grand Hotel video. I've got loads of postcards. I picked up a shed load of postcards from... I've got them here. Look, loads and loads and loads of them. About 10 of them there. And I'll get some more the next time I go. If anybody wants a postcard, let me know. And I will promise to send it to you. I won't send it to you, and Emma will send it to you a year afterwards. Oh, people are starting to say goodnight, quite understandably. Right. Okay, let's do this. I think I know what this is. And I think very shortly, I'm going to be saying a massive thank you to Ange K. Camper. And I think very shortly, I'm going to be getting incredibly excited about the Netty Nights and Motorhome Monday. Oh, Sherry, hello, darling. Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, and it's a 4-disc. You have got no idea how happy I am at this moment. Let me show you this. You've got no idea just how amazingly happy this makes me. I used to have this and it was nicked. And this is the same version that I had. Yep. The Beiderbecke Affair. 2 discs. The Beiderbecke tapes should be 1 disc. Yes. And the Beiderbecke Connection. Oh. Okay, that one's a little bit loose. That is my life now complete because, and I'm not exaggerating, this is true. I could happily spend, or to put it another way, I could spend the rest of my life being very happy just hanging out in Netty or here at Windy Bum, just watching these over and over and over. I would never need to watch anything else. I hated that these were not in my life. I don't know. The only reason I never replaced them was because I got rid of my television 10 years ago. And a portable DVD player thing never occurred to me, just never occurred to me. Now I've got these back into my life and now I can relax. I'm no good at sitting and doing nothing. I have to be doing stuff, working, unless I'm watching this. This is the one thing that will chill my beans. And now I've got Netty and these. Ange, you've got no idea. Thank you. Oh my God. That's it. That's it. We'll do Llandudno on Monday. We'll do the Grand Hotel. We'll do the Wetherspoons breakfast. I'll make a video. Hopefully, the people that were coming to Abu Dhabi will come to Llandudno instead. I hope they do. If not, I'll still have a good time. I'll get the video out there. And then it's going to be a winter of motorhome Mondays with the odd road trip thrown in and possibly a birthday trip as well. And if you would like to understand just how amazing life can be, I will throw this out at you. And I'm being serious. Come and spend a night in Netty, somewhere amazing, with staff curry or momo and chutney and these. And life will just be better. Trust me. Trust me. Right. That's it. It's, oh God, it's 17 minutes past late and we all need to sod off to bed, don't we? Quick glimpse at the comments. Yeah, there we are. There we are. There we are. Oh, I am totally a lucky boy. I'm the luckiest boy in the bloody world, and don't think that I don't know it. Well, I'd like a partner to watch them with, Andrew. Yeah, everybody's saying it's time to go to bed, and it absolutely is. Thank you, everybody, for your company tonight. And Corey, you'll get through. Come back tomorrow night. I know you will. Let us know what the score is. You're not going to be on your own. You are not going to be on your own. I think you know that by now, don't you? But just to reiterate, and sending love to everybody else that needs it, and sending luck to anybody else that needs it, including Simone with Connie and the cost of the repairs. Thank you so much for... Oh God, that sounds awful, saying thank you. That's bollocks. That's stuff other YouTube stuff does. This is us. We're the, just, bless you for being amazing and making this what it is. And let me wish you all, each and every one of you, a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May it bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure. Oh, Corey, Simone, anybody else, may it at the very least be manageable emotionally or financially. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, Thursday Night Live, same time, same place, 11 o'clock here at Windy Bum. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. Can't wait to see you then. And on that note, pachoo! And indeed, oh yes.